So we all know that in the past few months, this is being recorded in mid 2023, the whole world of AI and chat boxes have really come to life as it relates to not only the business world, but the personal world. And I have taken a look at this as it relates to the personality assessments that we provide. And I think there's some interesting value depending on the nature of the positions that you are trying to hire and where you're utilizing the profiling tool. Look, I'm not going to say that there aren't a number of roles within your organization where you don't want to be using AI. You want the one-on-one conversation, the feedback, the communication. You can't replace that. And when you are hiring a quota-carrying salesperson, you're going to be paying them a high five-figure, low six-figure base. They're going to carry a quota for you that's real important, that they can hit it or overachieve it. The full Monty of our services are what you should be using, because that will stand you the very best chance of making the very best decisions. That is what we do. That is what we have done. Nothing has changed with that. But the reality is, there are other positions where the personality enlightenment information would really be valuable for you to know. You're bringing people on board. I don't care if you're paying them $20 an hour. You still want those people to be successful. And so the personality assessment may not be the critical thing that you're looking at. Some positions, just availability of people that can fog a mirror is what you need more than anything else. But that doesn't mean that you don't want to be an effective leader and an effective manager, and that you don't want this person to work out and be successful. So you might find utilizing a profiling tool without all the communication and the consultation could still have a lot of value for you. But the missing piece, as it has been up until now, is it's not what the profile says. A 12-year-old can read what the profile says. It's, what does the profile mean? What is this telling me that I didn't know? And so I've done some playing around with chatbox tools, and I've taken profile information and I've cut and pasted it into a chat box, and then I've asked questions. So the output that we get from the from the PDP profiles that we have been providing for 34 years is a very concise and remarkably accurate definition of an individual. And we know that because we've been reading it to people for 34 years, right? So don't ask me how, I take no credit for it, but it is an accurate document. And it's got an opening couple of paragraphs that you can easily cut and paste into a chatbot. And you can take that and then ask questions about it in terms of, what would this person's strengths be? Where could be some areas that I can help them with? You can take your personality profile, you can throw that into the chat box too, and you can say, based on my new hire's personality and based on my personality, how can we work more effectively together? I'm telling you, once you get started, the list of questions can be absolutely endless. And this brings the service down to a completely different level, because you don't have to pay for me. I mean, like, newsflash, you don't have to pay for me. You can find out so much of the information that you would want to know about a person that you're bringing on board. So You know, if you're hiring a six-figure type of a base salary sales position, you're hiring at a supervisory level, you're hiring a new a new VP of sales. Do you want that interaction? Do you want that insight? You know, of somebody that's talked to 10,000 sales candidates over the course of their, you know, their career? Yes, but there are so many other positions where that just might not be necessary. And it's a dramatic reduction in the costs, because after all, what you've been paying for all along is the value of the time with the tool. But now you can use the tool and find out an awful lot about a person that you are bringing onto your team. So if you're utilizing the profiling tool as an onboarding tool to get your people going and started, consider using it. Talk to me about it. We can do a test drive with you so you can understand how it works. We can help you in terms of you know, what type of questions you'd want to ask for the chatbot. And I think that you might find it to be a really helpful tool, and you can get value out of it from the lowest paid hourly person you're going to bring into your organization. And let's face it, if they're on your payroll, you're making an investment in them every hour of every day, and you want to do what you can to get the best possible return on that investment. Thanks for listening.